So if you've been listening to the podcast for a while, you've heard us talk about the Wonka board game. It's almost been haunting us.
Yeah.
For almost a year at this point.
Yeah, basically from the get-go.
Yeah, we've had listener emails about this. A countable amount of listener emails, I'll be honest. But it's the most prominent one that people point out to us. And, you know, we've been curious about the Golden Ticket board game. Every time I go into Target, I see it there with its very minimalistic purple packaging. And because Elaine was in town, we're in person right now.
I'm going to give me your hand. Our hands are touching right now.
Your throat did something crazy.
I had an exorcism when I touched you. That was wild. That's why we don't do this often.
But Elaine was here in person, and we said, you know what, now it's time. So we go into the Target. It has been raised in price from its usual $15 to now $20. I go and buy it. My entire purchase was like $50, and I really wasn't expecting it. And it was fine, but like, you know, when you get up there and you're expecting like maybe 20, sunscreen is crazy expensive, guys.
Sunscreen, guys.
So I checked out. The lady's like, do you want a receipt? I say no. And that may have been a mistake. Because I get home. We open up this godforsaken game. There's a purple pouch with some wooden pieces inside. And I say, this is weird. It feels like there's only like 4 pieces in here. I feel like there would be more. Mm-hmm. We open it out. Dump out the little contacts on the countertops. And what do I see? I see a small wooden figure of Gene Wonka. I see a small little figure of Mike TV. And a small little figure of Violet Beauregard. And that's it. Folks, we were missing like 6 pieces of this game.
Yes.
So we're kind of playing this game in a weird quantum state where we're like trying not to because I'm going to return it. And it was kind of nice because it gave me an excuse to return the game.
Yeah.
Because now I don't have to like own this because I really don't want to.
You don't want to have to pull this out on game night and have people acknowledge that it's
and
there.
after purchasing it, I also realized this doesn't take place in the factory, which I guess I could have assumed from the Golden Ticket name. But I really thought like we were going to be in Wonka's factory. No, we're outside it.
Which I'm not as bothered by.
I don't know.
Honest.
I think I was just really...
if that's what you've been thinking about for a year,
I had high
get
hopes
it.
for this game.
Yeah. Like, we don't have a die. We had to go get our own.
Yeah, no.
They didn't come with a die. We're missing Veruca and Augustus.
We didn't get the special Wonka die, so hopefully it's a normal die. Otherwise, this game's going to be crazy.
It's going to be wild.
And what the craziest thing about it is I opened it up, and half of the box was just small chocolate bars, because this game, you are collecting chocolate bars, and they said, we won't make cards to count this. We're going to make physical fucking chocolate bars that you have to package and make yourself. So... we didn't do that.
No, because there's 64 in total.
Yeah. So I just took out the Wonka bar packagings, and I'm going to be honest, the packaging, it's cool.
It's nice.
But it is a lot.
Yes.
It's a lot. So I just kind of shoved the Golden Ticket in one of those, and hopefully it won't fall out.
We're going to do an honor system.
Honor system. Yep. I don't know what one it is. I mean,
I don't either.
I actually think it is probably easier to lose it in this one than with the full chocolate bars. Because, like, how are you going to shuffle that?
How?
I don't have room on my table for 34
No, we
bars.
are cramped on this table right now. I'm really proud of us, how we've been able to squish this in here, but it is, it's going to be interesting for gameplay.
It's a little tight.
It's going to be interesting for gameplay.
Welcome to Wonka Watch. This is a podcast where we're upcoming our year anniversary. Isn't that fucked?
Most people are like, good. We're like, oh, God.
Yeah.
We did it. Well, now people officially get to go, how? Instead of, oh, how are you going to do that? Now it's just, how has it been a year? Which is a little sadder than how are you going to do it?
What are you guys even talking about? And I'm like, I don't know, fucking Drag Race.
And they're like, what? It's like, you don't get it? Don't worry, you won't ever get it.
It's funny that you're across from me because this is the same place I sit when we record, so it's just like you're on my screen, but real.
I came out of your camera.
I'm looking in the same place.
I know, it's weird. I know, I keep looking like right into your eyes, and I'm like, wow, this is recording in the same room is...
It's crazy.
Spooky.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
This is the podcast where we talk about Wonka Watch news or Wonka. Just Wonka. We talk about everything Wonka and things that aren't Wonka that we decided are Wonka.
And the prequel's coming up, so we were like, okay, that's weird. So here we are.
Here we are. We're not even halfway, though, is the fucked up part.
Fucking kill me.
Wamba, oh my God, I'm opening up this. I don't want to bend.
I swear to God, if that one had the golden ticket, that would be hilarious.
It doesn't make any noise.
Yeah, there's no noise happening. Wow.
I'm caressing
tactile.
a Wonka bar packaging. Oh my God, what's inside? It's Wonka Watch news. We have something.
Shut the fuck up.
So we talked about the Wonka test screenings last week, and we got some fucking follow-up. So the guy from World of Real was not lying. It's all from Twitter and very vague, which is exactly what I wanted.
Incredible.
From the Twitter Jeff Snyder, or the guy.
Twitter's Jeff Snyder.
Who's at the In Snyder. Here's what he said at 3:06 p.m. October 10th, 2022.
Ooh.
Color me surprised, but I'm hearing good things about ... all caps Wonka.
All caps.
BSL big screen leaks. Replies in a quote tweet to viewer Anon's post that has a gif of Paddington that says, "I'm informed Paul King's winning streak continues." The BSL replies with, "I can back up VA on this one. Sounds like Wonka is going to be another hit for Paul King, Timothy, and Warner Brothers." But here's the thing. None of them have seen it.
Oh.
It's these rumors. It's these rumors. But, so the World of Real blog has the only, actual, somebody who's seen it and talked about it. They first posted about the test screenings, and now we have this. King's Wonka test screened over the weekend to positive notices, and I'm allowed to post one reaction I'm gathered. Who is this from? We don't know.
Love it.
This is what they said. "I was hesitant in attending the Wonka test screening, but I'm glad I did. It's very inventive, especially in terms of a visual standpoint. There's some slow world building, but I found it dark, dramatic, funny. Chalamet is surprisingly effective. There's a deadpan style to his acting that perfectly suits the character's allure. He kind of reinvents Wonka in his own unique fashion."
I heard the words dark and dramatic and deadpan, and that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
That's all we wanted.
Perhaps Timothy Chalamet will cry.
Timothy Chalamet may punch a mirror in frustration.
The way you pronounce Timothy Chalamet, it sounds like you said Timmy the Chalamet.
Timmy the Chalamet.
That's actually really good.
Timmy the Chalamet.
So another thing, this was from the Wonka News Twitter, because apparently the Wonka Instagram has a counterpart that's the Wonka News Twitter.
Oh, cute.
And they are theorizing on the Wonka News Twitter that the release date may once again shift because Warner Brothers, I'm hoping to sooner.
Oh, dear God, please.
Basically, Warner Bros. Has 6 movies coming out within 2 weeks of December.
Oh, so they need
So they have Ghostbusters, Aquaman, The Color Purple, Star Trek. So maybe
we can't let Aquaman get washed away. Dear God,
I
that's what the people want.
I think they moved Aquaman.
Yeah.
So vague posting, but good signs.
Yes.
We're not hearing any bad things. I'm kind of excited for a deadpan Timmy Wonka.
Yes.
And I'm glad that Timmy Wonka is good because it's now if you listen to this podcast, you would already know that. You would already know.
You would understand.
You would already know that Timothy Chalamet isn't going to be the thing that fails this project.
Correct.
It's the sound editors who it's going to be.
It's not Timmy A. Chalamet. It's Timmy the Chalamet. You know what I
Timmy
mean?
the Chalamet will lead Wonka. No, I don't know if that's true. Ooh.
But it's promising, and that's exciting, and gives us hope. And I swear, Felicia, I swear to God, it better move up. If it moves back...
I don't think... Okay, this is something I thought about. I don't know if Hugh Grant was ever officially announced as playing an Oompa Loompa, or have we just... It was a movie rumor from those kinds of people, those kinds of things. Imagine if it turns out it's not true. I'll have to go back to see if they ever actually announced that. Could you imagine if we go watch the movie and he's not even playing a fucking Oompa Loompa?
The love and
he's
stress of
he's his fucking
Hugo
dad.
Hugo Loompa is near and dear to our hearts, and just something we feel like more people should be talking about. And if it turns out he's not even in it, Hugh Grant would be so disappointed. Hugh Grant, please.
It's me, Hugh Grant. I'm eating a crab rangoon.
It's me, Hugh Grant. I'm holding a die. Oh, I rolled a 6, my favorite number. I'm Hugh Grant.
It's me, Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant, I'm going to get my Arby's milkshake that's chocolate with Baileys in it. Hugh Grant.
The first 3 days Elaine was here, anytime I went, "It's me, Hugh Grant," she started laughing so hard, and it didn't lose its appeal. I got a good 4 days out of that. I would try to make actual jokes, wouldn't work. "It's me, Hugh Grant," doubled over.
Amazing, yeah.
It's me, Hugh Grant. I'm on a train.
Fucking shit like that.
"Hello, cows. It's me, Hugh Grant."
Get the fuck out. Oh man,
it's not a good impression. I'm not pretending it is. All right, so let's talk about this. I'm playing as Violet Beauregard in the least surprising turn of the century.
Mm-hmm. I've gotten creative because
we actually do have a Mike TV one, but you wanted to get interesting with it.
I did.
I wanted to play Augustus, and we didn't have Augustus.
Exactly. So I figured if we're missing a pawn anyway, I never really interact with Mike TV most times, but he has one. Get your crab rangoon out of here, you monster!
I have to eat. You want me to do it while we're playing, while I'm having to share important information with you? You were doing your monologue, and I thought now's the same time for me to engage with my crab rangoon. But no, apparently nothing's sacred in this world.
I'm Hugh Grant, and I want everyone to hug it out. Hugh Grant. Anyway, I don't really interact with Mike TV as much, so I figured, okay, I'll have his card. But yeah, we don't have the pawn anyway. And Felicia just happens to have a bunch of tiny figurines about, which makes sense. I was not shocked in the slightest. I did not bat an eye at that.
You had no reaction where I was like, yeah, I keep them under my tiny markers. And you were like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. But I'm playing a blue frog to represent Fickle Grubber in a blue suit. So I am playing as Fickle Grubber with Mike TV's stats.
Yes. So all the characters have separate stats, like a separate allowance and a separate hand refill and a special ability. Honestly, we don't have time to get into it.
No, but we will say each other's little phrase. We have a little catchphrase at the bottom.
Yeah, the catchphrases are we're saying. So at the bottom it says like all their motivations going in. So Violet Beauregard says, "When I heard about these ticket things of Wonka's, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars instead."
Fickle Grubber TV goes, "Can't you shut up? I'm busy."
That was good.
That was
really good.
We've never had a Mike TV impersonation really happening.
You are good at that.
Hate that.
You have an impersonation now. Like you have your one.
I am Mike TV. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Bang bang. Oh no. Oh god, I've unearthed this part of me that should never live.
Okay.
Let's begin gameplay.
So basically there's like 9 locations on the board and we just move around the locations. I'm going to be honest, I do not know what form this episode is going to take.
The concept of the game is that we are trying to catch up to Wonka. We're going to roll a die. Wonka will then move to whatever square that the die represents or relates to. There's something, we do have 9 spaces and it is a 6-sided die. We'll figure that out. But basically he hops around and your goal is to catch up to him to get Wonka bars. But there are also different cards in the game as well. And each place has its own weird thing you can do to try to get cards. You just want to get, or the bars. Cars and bars sounds so like, okay, you want Wonka bars. And we have money and cards to get the Wonka bars. And you can fuck people over. And if you catch up to Wonka, you get more candy bars. And at the end of the game, you go through all your candy bars. If you have the golden ticket, you win. So the strategy is to get as many candy bars so you increase your probability. But you could do all of that. And let's say Felicia only gets 2 candy bars. If she gets the golden ticket and I had 20, she still wins.
Yeah.
So that's where this game gets a wild.
And it kind of doesn't matter. I don't think this game is bad.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's great.
I think we'll have to see. I think us missing majority of the main important pieces is
it soured my experience.
Not off to a great start. So we both start on the classroom space.
The first person to go is the person who last ate a chocolate bar. We were at a campsite earlier today. I ate chocolate there. Did you eat chocolate there?
I did eat chocolate there.
Ooh, you ate that fucked up birthday cake one, and I feel like that counts for you. We went to Hershey's Chocolate World. I think we'll maybe in a future episode we'll discuss our Hershey's Chocolate World experience. Elaine had a Yingling beer that was like Hershey's chocolate flavor, and it looked like it was like Dumbledore drinking the poison in the 6th Harry Potter movie.
But I paid like $14 for it.
Yeah,
so
and
I was
looked like your body was rejecting it at every stage.
I was so dehydrated at that stage.
It was really bad.
But I also bought I tried to buy all the weirdest candy bars I could find because, you don't usually find those. And one of them was a birthday cake chocolate bar. And as you can imagine, it tasted like utter shit.
Yeah, I smelled it and I was like, wow.
It had a smell you could grasp from a foot away, which is usually a bad sign.
Yeah.
So yeah, if we're going to count that being in my system currently...
I think that counts. Also, I think your Bailey's chocolate shake.
Oh, I do have that going on.
Her chocolate shake from Arby's with a hint of Jamocha. So there was a big scandal at the Arby's because I got a Jamocha shake and Elaine got a normal shake, and then she took a sip of her normal shake and her eyes got really wide and she looked at me with a little smirk. And I was like, "Now what's that?" And she was like, I think I may have gotten a Jamocha. And then we did some experimentation where we both took a sip of each other's milkshake to try and understand the flavor profile.
Yes.
And we think it was kissed by a Jamocha shake.
Yes. And the important factor here is I'm caffeine free due to mass anxiety and horrifying side effects that occur. So me having possibly
I don't know
Jamocha
what
shake.
episode it was, but one episode of this podcast, Elaine was out of her mind after drinking about 3 sips of the dredges of a decaf coffee, like the second round in a Keurig of a decaf coffee cup. Yeah. So like it does matter.
Yes, it matters a lot. So I'm fine so far.
Woo.
Cool. So I go first. So we each start with 6 cards, and I believe, do I dump 2 before I begin?
I don't know. Let's look at this. Here you go.
Let's look at ye old game manual.
I think we'll just keep the 6. I don't want to.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot.
Okay, it's one of those games that's complicated enough that they give you a little card that you can pass around to explain the rules to you as you play.
Which is interesting. Okay, so yeah, fuck dumping anything. So there are 3 actions you can possibly do. You can either just move to a space, and you can do 2 out of 3 actions. So you can move to a space, interact with the space. You can just pull a card. I don't fucking know. Okay, so another thing that I'm not good at game instructions. This one's pretty simple. It's the first one I've actually read through and understood on the first try, but I'm tired and I'm having Baileys and I don't fucking care. Okay, so
yeah, I think we are going to fully start cheating about how. Like, I mean, if this goes more than about 30 minutes, we're gone.
I'm going to do something wicked, Felicia. I'm about to do something.
No. Yes, do it.
I'm going to do something wild.
Do it.
My first move is I'm going to move adjacently to the snack delivery. And I'm collecting 4 gold coins because I have an allowance that apparently I can use to buy chocolate bars. Charlie, you poor bitch. Too bad. So I'm collecting
this is where
dollars.
you run into the bulldog from the Tom and Jerry movie.
Oh my gosh, yeah, because it's basically...
This is very 1970s.
Yeah, we got crates of the chocolate bars into a van. Ficklegirl was like, wee-hee, I've got money. And then I get one more turn where I can play a card if I want to, Felicia.
Yeah, I do want to say the classroom space says, class dismissed on account of Wonka on the board.
That child looks so serious. Like, he's having to cook for everyone at home. Anyway.
That kid has a mortgage.
I am playing lickable wallpaper. If you're not on the same space as Willy Wonka, move to his space.
Wow.
So my little froggy is going to go for one corner, and Wonka, I'm going to his gate. So now I get a chocolate bar, because every time you land with Wonka, you get a chocolate bar. There
are too many moving pieces.
There is a lot. We have a lot of things.
I'm going to put my...
Okay, so I have now completed my turn.
Now you have to roll to determine his new location.
Now... because I'm pretty sure the Wonka die also only had 6 sides, but we have 9.
Yeah.
We have 9 things, so let me quickly take a gander here. Roll the Wonka die and place Willy Wonka on the space with the same number, even if it's the same space. Maybe he's only on spaces 1 through 6? Because that is a 6-sided die. But we have 9 spaces, so I guess he just doesn't go here. Maybe that's it. Okay, we're going with that.
Yeah, that's our new rule.
Fuck it, I don't care.
Who gives a shit?
Oh, he is on space 6. He's now at the candy shop. Oh,
wow.
Wow, look at all this candy shop. He's Christian Borle pretending to be the candy shop owner.
Charlie, that's fucking stupid. All right.
Get your poor ass out of here. It's not my fault. You chose to be poor.
It's like, okay, it's almost good, but it's like a little...
I left. I wasn't fully doing it.
There was 2 seconds where it was good.
I wasn't trying to be Christian Borle, if that makes sense.
That's what you have to do.
But I didn't want to. That's not what I wanted to do, and that was my aim.
I'm going to move 2 spaces. Plop, plop. I'm going to spend $3 and get 2 Wonka bars.
Oh, you're at the market. Look at all these children running around with grocery carts full of
chocolate bars. And now I'm going
bars.
to play this card to go to any unoccupied corner space. Plop me down here.
Oh, it's back to snack delivery.
And, okay, I have the right amount of cards.
Perfect.
So I need to do this. Also, if you move, I think you have to discard a card. I'm not sure if you did it last time. It's fine if you didn't.
Okay, I will do that moving forward.
From what I can tell on here.
That would make sense. So I was like, I don't think I'm going to use up my cards in time.
There you go. I'm done.
Thank you.
And now I have to decide where Wonka goes. He is
Gotcha,
on the
okay.
same
That was
spot.
my bad. That was
He's
my
in
bad.
the same spot. It's fine.
I'm
I'm gonna be honest, Elaine. I really don't care.
I just want to play it fair and square with the fun kind of cheating, not the
Yes.
silly kind. I don't want to cheat like an idiot. I want
I
to
want to
cheat like
cheat
a bitch.
by having Adam Driver Centaur ride me around the map. Not ride me.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Whoa. I want to ride Adam Driver Centaur.
Adam Centaur is the Wonka
Adam
Watches Hall
Centaur.
Pass.
Which is wild because like we're not in a relationship, nor are
Yeah,
we in
nor
relationships. Are we in a relationship together or separately from each
No,
other?
and we're not into half bestiality. Either.
No, yeah.
we don't support that. So are those your candy bars?
Yeah, those are my candy bars.
Cute. Okay.
Don't you wish you had them?
Rude. Okay. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do, Felicia, is I'm going to play Exploding Candy. Make someone return 2 Wonka bars.
You bitch.
Oh, now you have nothing. Good day, sir. Oh, I have to keep it here.
There are so many Wonka bars.
Oh, and you should keep the cards you play here because when you sweep them in the discard pile, because that's when you get to sweep these kinds of cards. They're like when you use a card, it kind of becomes money because on some of these actions you can
so
sweep
it doesn't
your
just
deck.
go to the discard?
Correct. You hold on to them because you can turn in, for example,
I didn't even play the right card.
we have
I like put a totally different one down.
we have like 3 different kinds of cards. There's like mystery cards, rowdy cards, whatever. So for example, on one of these
Also,
spaces,
can we talk about rowdy cards?
Let's talk about rowdy cards.
I guess that's it.
Okay.
They just said, let's call a mechanism in this game fucking
They're
rowdy
mischievous.
cards.
So the exploding candy card I've just pulled is a rowdy card. So for example, on this space, I could dump 4 rowdy cards to get a chocolate bar. So I have
This game sounds so insane.
I honestly, describing it without seeing it is making it sound more fun than it is.
Yeah, no, trust us. This feels like I'm doing taxes.
so weird.
It feels a little bit like I'm doing taxes. Like,
I
don't like budgeting in my board games, you know?
No. Okay, so I've made Felicia return 2 Wonka bars. And now I have another turn, Felicia. Wherever will I go? I think I'm going to discard this little bitch card I don't care about. So since I'm super not using this card at all, I am putting it in the discard pile. That is the price you pay of not possibly gaining the extra card to buy something.
Is there a limit of how many extra cards you have?
You have to stay within 4. So I actually technically will have to pull one, but I can't use it now. But you have to have 4 at all times. Oh no, there's no limit.
Okay.
There's no limit.
Cool.
Okay. I've discarded, so Little Fickle Grubber is going to hop to the candy shop. Boom! I get a chocolate bar! And thus ends my turn.
Beautiful.
Man, the chocolate milkshake Bailey's is
I'm going to do this. I'm going to play the extra hard rock candy. I'm going to draw 2 cards. So now I'm going to discard the triple cream cup. All of them are Wonka candies, so that is one nice thing we're getting. I played a honey teacup earlier and a fizzy lifting drink. So I'm going to move one space up here, and now I can sweep my 3 sweet cards.
Oh, yes. Goodbye, sweet cards.
And now I will get 2 Wonka bars. Listeners, if you're confused, I assure you, so are we.
Don't worry. I don't
Elaine
even...
actually does kind of understand what's going on. Shockingly.
This is genuine.
Unprecedented for the podcast.
Rude.
It is freeing to not be the one who knows things, though.
I know
that sounds like sounds like a diss. I just genuinely normally research absurd amounts.
You
so
do
it
the
happens on
research, and I get
purpose.
to react to the wonderful things you've brought. This is one of the few times in my life I have read game instructions on the first round and understood what's happening. This is
She
so
did
rare for
pace
me.
in circles for about 15 minutes
I
in our
got
living
dizzy
room.
and a little motion sickness. I kind of didn't mention that, but I did get a little sick.
I do want you to understand these instructions take like 20 minutes to read, and they have Gene Wonka like giving you little asides as you read them.
And examples of turns.
Yeah.
I read it all. There was a video I could have watched, but
Wow.
didn't.
They know the game's confusing.
They know. Ooh! Ooh! Sorry, y'all. I'm desperately trying to figure out what the fuck these cards mean.
There's another card called the Market where there's just a bunch of people with shopping trolleys full of Wonka bars. There's the auction hall.
Okay, I'm going to play a card, but you let me know if this doesn't count. No, we didn't. We need to move him, so it doesn't. We forgot to move Wonka. He is now
At the city square.
Okay, so it's basically these sad workers cleaning up the mess of Wonka bars on the street.
Slugworth is there, and he's freaking me the hell
He is
out.
spooky as fuck in this.
He has no eyes.
His glasses are just shining.
Oh, no.
It reminds me of Haunting a Hill House second season. The glowing eyes.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, his eyes are glowing. So there's like a wagon full of Wonka bars, and they're all falling over. Oh, these are the wrappers. These are the wrappers. This looks like a really shitty. This looks like the underpainting for is it the painting called the Nighthawk painting? The ones about the guys in the diners.
Oh, yes.
You really putting that art history to work.
Wow.
Well, the one about the guys in the diners.
Okay. So I don't quite know what would make the best sense for me right now. So I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to hop over so I can move to Wonka.
She pushed down on the frog before she jumped, so it gave it a sense of realism, and it was very charming. I just want you all to know.
And then... So I get... Now hear me out. I don't know what this means, so you let me know. Willy Wonka. I get a chocolate bar.
Yes.
But I would like to play this card called the Everlasting Gobstopper, where if Willy Wonka is on my space, I gain 2 Wonka bars. So do I just get 2 instead of 1? Or do
I would say
get 3?
2. I would think 2.
1?
That's how I would interpret it,
I wanted
right?
to double check.
So we have a nice Everlasting Gobstopper card here.
It's pretty.
It's just the Everlasting Gobstopper. I'm sorry.
Give it back.
This game is confusing.
The discarding versus keeping the cards now as tokens is a brain fucker right now. Mind fuck is what I meant, not a brain fucker. My God, that's aggressive.
Yeah. All right. Willy Wonka, he's on the move. Where will he go to? He's going to the gates again.
How thrilling and different.
Wow. It's my turn. I have no ideas for what I'm doing. You know what? I'm gonna discard. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Oh wait, yes I do. Sure. No, I don't. Okay, I'm having a time. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna play the Wonka Vision bar. That's gonna move me to the classroom to gain 1 bar.
Ooh, I love that.
It refills my allowance, but I have more than my allowance. So you don't get extra, I don't think.
Yeah,
it just
that makes
refills
sense.
you up to your allowance amount. Okay.
That's perfect.
So I'm gonna Okay. This game, you have to think a lot. I'm gonna discard a card,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna move this space, and I'm gonna draw 3 cards and then discard 2 from my hand.
Perfect. So City Square allows you to draw 3 cards, then discard 2 from your hand.
I'm gonna get rid of this because, I'm getting rid of the licorice loop because, I don't think I'm gonna get to use it. And I'm going to get rid of this one. Nope, this one. The honey teacup. Wow, what a fantastical turn. All right. My turn. Wonka, he's on the move again. Where shall he go? He's going to the same place he is. He's really a homebody.
Wow, yeah, he really hasn't explored the town, which fits.
You know, he's one of those people that complains, oh, there's nothing to do in the town I live in. We don't know the town name. And it's
adding me so hard right now.
I know. Well, this is a discussion we have. There's nothing to do in the town I lived in. Well, it's because you never leave your fucking house, Wonka.
Yes, yeah. Okay, Felicia, here's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a crab rangoon from the other room.
Oh, I love that. I love it so much. If there's any other nibblies, can you just grab me a silly nibbly? Okay, Felicia's not here, so I'm going to cheat. I'm cheating. I'm looking in that. Oh, that looks like a cool card. I just stole a card that has gum on it, which is hilarious. So she has no idea I did that. And I'm also going to take another dollar coin for myself. So that's fun. Okay. All's fair in Wonkaverse. Okay, my friends, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump a card to move. So I'm going to dump this card, and I'm going to take a little frickle garber and go hoppity to the market where I can spend $3 to gain 2 Wonka bars. So I'm now going to give back my $3. Grabbing 2 Wonka bars. My official Wonka bar count is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Felicia has 1, 2, 3. So the odds are looking decent for me.
I've come back with gifts of spinach and artichoke.
Blessings. So what I did is nothing actively against you, which is nice of me. Yes. So I've done my first move where I discarded a card to move here, and then I spent money for the first time in this entire game.
Wow!
And I have 2 Wonka bars.
Incredible.
So I've got another move, and what I'm gonna do is the slingshot gum. It's a rowdy quad. I move one space.
Yeah.
So I'm on Wonka's space, I get my candy bar, but then I take one random card from everyone on my space, which is no one. So it's less dramatic than I thought it would be. I just got a candy bar and a free space move. So there's that.
Cool.
That and thus ends my turn fair and square.
All right, besties. I'm gonna make this easy. I'm playing 2 cards right out the bat.
Ooh.
I'm playing a double scrumptiddlyumptious bar. So we got some combo cards in this game. If you have 2 scrumptiddly, it's game Wonka bar. I play 2 of these cards and gain 3 Wonka bars. So I'm playing 2 of these. I got 2 mystery cards now.
I forgot to move Wonka. I'm sorry. Oh, Wonka has finally gone to the TV shop.
And he's about to move again, because I did everything I needed to do.
Oh, perfect.
Wow. All right. Wonka, where are you going now? He's going to the city square. Hi, Wonka.
Cute.
Oh, I want everybody to know. I just got a card called Fickle Grubber's Fudges. They also spell... I did watch one of the movies, and they did pronounce it Fickle Gruber. And we spell it with 2 B's, so I think we own the licensing to Fickle Grubber.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know if that's true, but it seems to be with 1 B, and I've been spelling it with 2 B's this whole time, right? But yeah, and I rewatched a scene from a Johnny Wonka, and he said Fickle Gruber, and I was like, ooh.
Okay, well, Johnny Wonka and his pronunciations, I'm not taking.
No, it was like the narrator. It was Grandpa Joe who said it.
Well,
which, to be fair, he's an old man. But hey, that means Fickle Grubber might be our own IP. We're like, no, distinctly, this is Fickle Grubber. There's a second B.
Fickle Gruber. Okay, I am gonna discard a card. I am discarding. Oh, wait. Oh, that's so devilish of me.
Why?
I'm okay. So what I'm gonna do, Felicia. First off, I'm playing the invisible gumdrop card. Anyone may play all their invisible gumdrops now and gain 1 Wonka bar for each one they play. So do you have any invisible gumdrop bars?
No, I do fucking not.
Oh, okay. So I'm the only one who gets a chocolate bar. Boom. This is my first rowdy card I've played. The next thing I'm doing is another rowdy card. Fickle Grubber's Juicy Bar. I gain 4 coins, and everyone else, as in you, can give me a card to gain 2 coins from the pile.
I'm good.
Perfect. Now, my TV's special ability is that if I spend both of my actions playing rowdy cards, I get a 3rd action. And therefore, my 3rd action...
I have not been using my ability at all.
I'm going to get rid of the 3-course meal chewing gum, which would have allowed me to choose someone else to gain 1 Wonka bar, then move to any other space. Fuck you. I'm not giving... This isn't a charity. And I get to move a space now. And so I am going to move here, which means I can now interact with this card, correct?
Yes.
I'm now going to spend 3 coins for 2 Wonka bars.
Okay.
And thus ends my reign.
Wow. That was incredible.
That felt wild.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. It's my turn again. Hello.
When does the game end?
When we get through all the Wonka bars.
Okay.
I'm moving to an unoccupied corner space. Wait, we have to roll the Wonka die.
Oh.
Number 4. Where's number 4? He's back at the TV shop. I'm moving to an unoccupied corner space. So now I shall be discarding my 2 mystery cards.
Ooh.
And gaining 2 Wonka bars. So now, let me actually use my special ability I have. Whenever I gain 2 or more Wonka bars, I get to draw another card.
Ooh, a good one.
A devilish scheme.
A devilish scheme indeed.
Now, I have to decide what I shall do next. Yeah, and, I'm gonna go to the Wonka space. I don't give a shit. Now I get another Wonka bar, because I said hello to my good friend, Mr. Willy Wonka. Mr. William Wonka. And now I take another card. And he says, I don't like the way you chew gum. I'm leaving. So we roll the die, and he stays in the same space. He said, actually, I've had a change of heart.
Thrilling gameplay.
This game... I don't hate this game. But it is perfectly fine, is what I would say.
Yeah, I'm...
None of the intense thrills of the Magic Kingdom board game.
Yeah, I'm fine. First things first, I am going to do something wild.
Something devious.
I'm going to play 2 fudge mallow cards to get 7 coins.
Yes.
Boom, boom. So give me my jewels.
Yes. And that's your turn.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Nope, because... The 1 card said I could play 2 fudges to gain 7. So this is 1 turn.
I did not know that, because I would have done something very different on a previous turn, but that's okay.
Reading is for fun. and logic. So
I thought you were going to say fundamental, but that's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. So that was my first game. My second little fun thing I might do. I haven't decided, actually.
You're like, I will do something so fucking devious, and that is play 2 cards, and then I
did this out of order. Can I redo my order? Would you allow me to redo this? I made a boo-boo. Okay. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make you return 2 Wonka bars.
Okay.
I know you're devastated.
I'm devastated.
The next thing I'm gonna do is my second rowdy card. A slingshot gum, where I'm going to move a space, and then I take 1 random card from everyone on my space, which is going to be no one, because no one's there.
Fucking awesome.
Which means I'm about to... Oh my god, this is about to be so insane. So I'm moving over to Wonka's factory gate. Okay? As part of this turn, I get to interact with this.
Yes.
So I'm turning in 2 of my mystery cards to get 2 Wonka bars.
The more we have to explain the mechanics,
this is insane. And then because I played 2 rowdy cards, I get 1 more turn.
And now
I'm playing my 2 fudge mouse to get 7 coins. That's ending my turn. Today I already grabbed the 7 too. Okay. So that...
The amount of rowdy cards on Elaine's fucking area is maddening.
Okay, and then I used up all of my cards.
Wonka time. He's at Mr. Jopik's newsstand.
Oh, finally.
Wow. Hugh Grant, have you broken out of the spinach and article dip?
Why, yes. Yes, I have. I highly enjoyed it. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Hugh Grant.
Oh, Hugh. All right, I'm going to discard a card, and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do the draw 3, discard 2, because we're not working with much.
Love it.
Yes. Yes, all right. Hugh Grant is going to discard some cards. Imagine if I did this whole episode in character as Hugh Grant. Okay. Now I'm going to play the card. I'm going to play Triple Cream Cup, where I sweep 3 cards of any type from my player mat, and I gain 5 coins.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's crazy, guys. It's crazy out here.
Oh, it's heating up. Mostly because I'm almost done with my Bailey's milkshake.
And the game continues. The Wonka card goes for a roll, and he's at the candy shop again.
So, what I'm going to do... Okay, this is...
unprecedented.
I have to plan this out a little bit.
All of yours are like master plans, and then I walk 2 feet. I do nothing.
Okay, so
my TV is like a combo player. I don't really get to do much. I'm gonna be honest. Viola Bogart's power is not great. It's just when I draw 2 Wonka bars, I get an extra card. Okay, like it's fine. You know what I mean?
First thing I'm playing is the Honey Teacup, where I can move 2 spaces.
Yes.
So I'm now at the auction house. Where, Felicia, as my interaction on this turn, I can sweep 4 rowdy cards, and as you know, I've played 1 million. So I can only swipe up to 4, and I get 4 Wonka bars for giving these back into the discard pile. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these lovelies are now with me. For my second and final turn, I am now going to... Maybe I'm not supposed to be constantly refilling my hand to 4. It's just weird.
Oh,
because
that's
a boo-boo.
That's apparently an action. I have been doing it too. So
do we just want to keep doing it? Because I think the game will end sooner if we keep doing it.
Yeah,
okay. No, I'm having so much fun with you. I just, if it
I'm gonna
ends...
be honest. Like, this is fun, but the amount I want to play the Magic Kingdom board game right now is like, I don't know why I did that.
Disgruntled hog?
I don't know. I was just trying to
I really
display
liked it,
an
though.
emotion with a noise.
Hugh Grant, are you okay?
That's like how I annotate
Did
my
the
books.
did the pudding not agree with you?
Yes.
Oh, Hugh. Oh God, Sean Connery.
Pudding has infected
Hugh
my
Grant got Sean
bloodstream.
Connery.
It's me, Hugh Grant, possessed by pudding.
Okay, so I was planning my second move. I kind of lost my body. So all you
She lost it to the pudding.
I fucking hate you. Let me count my jewels. 3, 6, 9. Damn, I'm fine. 11, 12, 13, 14.
Is your turn not over?
It's not because I'm taking forever. I am now going to move to any unoccupied corner space.
Okay.
Felicia, I'm going to move.
Are you going to spend $14 and gain 6 fucking Wonka bars?
Wee! Take my money. I'm down to $1, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're almost free! We're almost fucking free! There's a single Wonka bar left. Elaine, do you want me to end it? I will end it now.
You can end it, yeah.
I will end it now. Wonka, where the fuck are you? You're in the same spot? Fucking great. I'm discarding my tug of war taffy, and I'm going over to Wonka. Give me that last fucking bar, you bitch.
Done. Okay.
Done!
Oh, thank
We're
God.
free, so now it is time for the ceremonial opening of the Wonka bars, except I did not put... There's just a golden ticket in one of these.
Okay, now let's count up how many bars we had.
Yeah. And now let's be clear. Elaine did have the majority. See, Elaine knows how to make multiple piles.
So we had a total of 34 cards? Candy bars?
Something about
Okay,
that.
I have 22.
I have 8, so we have 30.
Okay, so let's just begin. We're about to be like those workers in the
factory.
Veruca's factory. Okay.
And this is going to be incredibly anticlimactic. You know, why don't I just go through mine? Because if it's not in one of mine, it's in one of yours.
That's true.
And I'm going to tell you, Elaine, I got one left. And congratulations, Elaine. You're like a winner.
I
Watch the golden ticket just slip down.
It, like,
at some
just
point.
does.
It's not even in here.
Yeah, there it is.
Can you do the you lose good day, sir, if you want.
You lose. Good day, sir.
Thank you.
I said good day. Hugh Grant.
It's me, Hugh Grant, and I said good day, sir.
It's me, Hugh Grant, on pudding.
Hugh Grant? My small goblin brother, Hugh Grant?
Yes, it's me.
This podcast is going to be the Hugh Grant averse, and we're going to be like, Hugh Grant, now tell us about your brother, Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
Hugh Grant.
Okay, so overall thoughts. It wasn't a bad game, and
it's like fine.
It's kind of easy to pick up on, and
I could understand how this would be fun if you really understood it and with the right group of people.
I think if you had like 4 people going to town
this
on
could be
this,
crazy.
I could see being crazy and a ton of fun, because I do enjoy small games like this where you're just constantly collecting stuff. As you saw, I instantly schemed. Overall, fine. It's okay.
I wouldn't say rush out to the stores and get it now. You know, there's no
Yeah.
like big draw.
I like that we're just cleaning up as
Yeah.
we had to.
I guess
I mentally had to do it.
Yeah, I guess to express our excitement about the game, we have already almost fully cleaned up. We're cleansing ourselves up.
Yeah, we just needed it out of the system. Well, after that riveting turn of jolly game doing, I'm curious if you happen to have any predictions on hand.
One thing I'm going to say real quick, I don't think I ever predicted it. Sally Hawkins, that's her name.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to be his mom. I don't know if it ever officially made it on the prediction sheet, but I'm saying it now so it can be official on there.
Okay.
But I've maintained that strongly since the beginning, and if it turns out I never actually predicted it, I would
Okay, it's definitely been
so
said, but I don't
angry.
know if you actually submitted as
I think I'm going to go
prediction.
back to our first episode and grab some of the ones from there that we said because, we
It counts.
deserve
It
that.
should count.
We
Yeah,
deserve that.
I like that.
And then I'm going to say, do you think we're going to get Wonkopoly?
For fucking sure.
We're going to get Wonka
Yeah.
Monopoly. I'm very
If we
excited
haven't
to see
already.
a toy. I'm sure, but I'm saying a specific Timmy Wonka.
Okay.
Another thing. This is going to be my second, my I guess my third one. We're going to get a novelization of the movie, and we are going to have to read it. I will read it at the very least.
I'll read it too.
They make movie novelizations, and they're going to have to do it. Do you think we're going to get a YA series? I'm not making a prediction.
Interesting. I
But
don't know.
it's
I
like-
don't know if they can milk it that hard.
No, you'd be surprised. There is a Stranger Things YA series that goes into the backstories of all
Oh.
the characters.
Okay, then yeah, I think that's definitely possible. If you have Timothy Chalamet as the face, my prediction is going to be that. My prediction is that there is going to be a bridge that curves.
a bridge in a song.
No,
Okay.
a physical bridge, but it's gonna arch. It's not a flat bridge; it arches.
Okay.
There's
I
a
think
curve.
there's precedent for that.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about that.
We are fully like the.
We're just like, dear God, get this the fuck out of our faces.
I guess that's the way to say how we feel about it is like we are packing it up. Like we didn't even wait till we were done recording.
No, and we just like unanimously, we didn't even like discuss it. We just started both doing it.
And that's how you know.
That's how you know. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. You can follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Wonka Watch. If you have any delightful experiences with the board game, perhaps your own opinions, you want Felicia to make her own ASMR channel, of her eating crab rangoons and crinkling plastic.
It's me, Hugh Grant. It's not Felicia.
Hugh Grant.
I do the ASMR.
Don't give me pudding, though, after midnight. I turn into a gremlin. You can email us at wonkarapture@gmail.com.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hugh Grant.
The reason we were able to get the board game was due to Buy Me Coffee support. So thanks for everybody who donated there. And if you would like to donate, we have a lot of fun ideas, and it just helps keep this podcast running. You can go to buymeacoffee.com/wonkawatch. I believe that is the whole kit and caboodle and all the fun
Listen to
noodles.
this, everybody. I'm about to close the lid of this board game.
Oh, and then we never... Oh, no, the string! Now we never have to think about it again. Target.
Until I have to return it at the Target.
I want your hands. Because we're in person. Even though... Oh, no, my mic is falling. No! Felicia, even though...
You are, like, emanating heat from the fucking
I'm
bellies.
so hot right now. I am like a roasted potato. Even though we're in person, and we got to do an episode together in person finally, and we played a merry game, unfortunately, it was not that important.
No, it really wasn't. I mean, considering how fucking fast we packed that up.
I don't think our friendship grew any stronger through that. You know what I mean?
Not through
like,
the game.
Yeah, like board games tend to like...
I didn't get mad, though.
I didn't either.
Which kind of means I wasn't that invested. Yeah,
yes.
Unfortunately.
It brought out little plotter Elaine, but, you know.
I'm using my 3 rancid cards, my stupid gremlin cards, and I'm combining that with the mega deal bonus I got outside the Best Buy 3 days ago. Because they accept competitor coupons in this game. It's like, what are you talking about? It's not that important.
It's not that important. Bye, guys. You know what it is important, though? I cheated when you left.
You did? What did you do?
I took extra money.
Okay.
And I got 1 extra card.
I don't care. I literally don't even care.
They know. The Wonka Scholars knew the whole time, but I
know it would have been better for the podcast to have like a, how dare you, Elaine? How could you? But like, I truly...
No, you don't. I
don't care.
It ended.
And it's not that important. Really, actually, your cheating wasn't that important. I don't care.
Cheetah's edition wasn't even more fun, so...
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
A toodaloo. Hugh Grant.
Goodbye.